Hello my friends, today we're looking at the 10 mysterious deep sea creatures spotted onto Google Earth.
Over the years, Google Maps has become one of the best navigation apps in the world. You can plan road trips, source for better routes and traffic, or view virtually everywhere on Earth within a few taps on your smartphone or computer.
Yep.
However, there are some things you just can't expect to find while using or playing around with Google Maps, like viewing the historic 9/11 attacks, or perhaps finding a long-lost monster that can devour you in a heartbeat. That's why today, we bring you the list of 10 mysterious deep-sea creatures spotted on Google Earth. Some of the animals on this list might sound too good to be true, but someone actually did see them. If you want to find out what those are, you better stay tuned. So let's have a look, shall we? Number 10. The giant spider in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the fictional Aragog from Harry Potter and
Yep,
the Chamber
yep.
of Secrets?
Love Harry Potter, as you
It
know.
might be real after all, as a YouTube video maker going by the name Mexico Geek claimed to find a giant spider on an island off the coast of Mexico.
Oh, I do see that, yeah.
At first, the oddly shaped object looking like an arthropod doesn't appear to him as anything cryptic, until he discovered its actual size to be about the size of a bus using Google Ruler.
Damn.
And with that size, such a creature is large enough to devour a human. However, many claim that it was a hoax since the exact coordinates on Google Maps are not available for other users to view.
Oh, damn it.
Some experts even
I would love to
believe
see
it was
that, yeah.
Probably a buildup of algae, appearing at such distance from the satellite as an arachnid, a phenomenon called pareidolia when we interpret shapes based on imagination. Nevertheless, the picture surely looked real.
Yeah.
Whether the image is a hoax or not is still a mystery that is yet to be solved.
Would have been really cool to see that.
Number 9. The Crabzilla in British water. Winter Quinton, the owner of the Weird Whitstable blog, posted a Google Maps screenshot of one of his followers that showed a shrimp-like creature measuring about 50 feet
Okay.
on the actual scale off the
Have I
coast
seen that
of
before?
Whitstable Harbor in Britain.
I don't know, I feel like I have.
But is this possible? Whitstable is a prominent oyster palace, and we've always known crabs to be fascinating creatures owing to their very many species, with some small and others very large. Like
Yeah,
the
Japanese crabs,
spider
that's the
crab,
Japanese
which
crab,
holds
they're the
gold
biggest
medal of
ones.
About 12 feet. However, a crab
Damn.
such as the winter's Crabzilla, which is about 3 times the size of a double-decker bus, is quite unfathomable. That's why many marine biologists described it as a well-made put-on or perhaps some sort of weird-looking shoal owing to the currents in the area. Well, whether it is a sandbank or a crab, something truly lies down there, and Google Maps has it. We can only hope that it is not a man-eating Crabzilla, as a source claims it to be, as that might scare all the wits right out of us.
I mean, the fact it's been in the papers as well, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's a pretty cool discovery, it actually is, yeah.
8. The Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, this is a myth and a half,
Nessie,
yeah.
or so it has been nicknamed, has always been the talk of the town in Scotland.
Comes
This
then.
creature, which supposedly looks like a serpent or a plesiosaur, has been reported several times in many parts, especially at Loch Ness Lake. Although many experts have debunked its existence over the years owing to lack of concrete evidence. But as it stands, it seems the mystery has begun to gain more grounds with the sighting of Nessie on Google Maps by Lisa Stout, a 31-year-old mom based in the US.
Whoa.
Lisa has always fiddled with her phone with the hope of
Oh,
finding
okay.
Nessie, and she supposedly hit the jackpot one morning after dropping her child off at school with the sight of an elusive creature with long necks sticking out of the lake on Google Street View around Loch Ness.
How the hell do you see that?
Actually,
Jesus.
Nessie, as the long search for Nessie finally ended. This mage has attracted a lot of
How the hell do you
shockwaves
see
on the
that?
internet, if indeed Nessie has been found. What do you guys think?
I do wonder if there actually is, like, a Loch Ness Monster out there. I definitely don't think there is, definitely not. But it's like, you know, how did the myth even come about in the first place? You know what I mean? So they must have saw something. It might not be a Loch Ness Monster, but how did it actually come into the equation in the first place? That's what I want to know. So that's what I'm just curious, you know? Just curious at how it came about.
Number 7. The Megalodon.
Oh, here we go. We love my
Megalodons are a
Megalodons.
species
My
of
favourite
massive
shark ever.
shark.
My favourite shark, even though they're extinct, but still, favourite shark. Love my
Sharks growing
Megalodons.
to a length of about 60 feet. That's about 3 African
Come on, hit me with it.
side by
I'm going to take a guess right now. I bet this is going to be that snapshot that we've seen in previous videos of, like, the Lon shark thing. You probably know I'm going to put it on screen right now. This is what I think it's going to be.
That is insane. One more thing to add to their profile is that they lived about 23 million years ago. However, it seems that they are not extinct after all when a group of scientists from the University of British Columbia who were investigating the Persian Gulf discovered a Google Sat image that spotted an animal looking
Okay, not
like
what I
a
was thinking
shark.
of then.
But to their utmost surprise, the creature measured well over 60 feet.
Right.
You ask us, that's not a common shark. It's probably a megalodon. How such an old species we believe to be long lost managed to survive for all that long still baffles many marine biologists. Perhaps Google Maps helped to unravel that which lies in our blind spot. Or maybe the tech giants are just trying to play with
Fair
us.
enough, okay.
Number 6.
I mean, it's hard to get the exact size of that thing. It could be a normal shark, but we just don't know.
The Oak Bay Creature.
Frick
Just when
is
we
that?
thought we'd had it all on the mystery sightings, came December 2014, when an engineer, while researching one of the delightful bays off the coast of New Zealand, discovered a very troubling sight on Google Maps. The engineer, going by the name Peter Whitehira, claimed he saw a long swirl of about 40 feet long in the river, and he doesn't think that it comes from a boat. Although that swirl, or better still, that wake, does better to be some sort of backwash from a boat, the white splash usually observed from a moving ship is absent. So that got us thinking about what it might be. Many internet users thought it to either be a whale or a shark. However, it
Right.
could be a whale because the turns are too sharp, and it is way too big for a shark. And he's got some points there, you know? Well, this has got many people in their train of thought, and we await the next Sherlock Holmes to help resolve this wonder of the Google world.
Didn't really get that one. I thought that was a bit rubbish, that one.
5. Dinosaur in Italian water.
Ooh, okay.
Wait a moment, what? Dinosaurs? Well, that's what it seemed when this image of a weird-looking creature was spotted on Google Maps in the Italian water of Montalto Marino. Just like the first spotter, we couldn't believe our eyes. Could that possibly be a Tanistropheus?
What the hell is that? Yeah.
Tanistropheus is a species of dinosaur with very long necks, measuring up to 10 feet. Isn't that similar to the creature in the image, or whatever that is? But here's the thing. Tanistropheus walked the Earth about 230 million years ago. Now, that's a very long neck from a very, very long time ago. Could it be that someone
I mean,
cooked
that
up
is
this
weird
image by
looking.
blending the
I don't
3D
know.
model of a dinosaur to play with our heads?
What's that stomach? I just want to know what that stomach is.
Maybe we thought the ancient animals went into extinction, whereas they all got some sort of adaptation that allowed them to dwell in the darkest and most profound parts of the ocean, where human technology
That stomach
is yet
looks
to
like a whole
explore.
mouth. That stomach actually looks like a whole mouth. Like, you can see little lines. It looks like it's about a teeth or something. So it looks like that's like the tail bit, and that middle bit is actually like the mouth or something. That's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
Number 4. The biggest blue whale. Now, this will
We know they're
probably
real,
strike you
so
off
that could be
balance,
cool.
So better buckle up. Whales, especially the blue whale, are considered as the largest animals in the world, in league with the biggest of the dinosaurs. However, the biggest blue whale ever measured is 111 feet, about the same size of 3 school buses parked end to end.
Damn.
Nonetheless, if that creature keeps growing for the next 10 years, it will never reach the size of this monster. Found off the coast of a remote headland known as Cape Tribulation.
That's a
in
sick
Australia,
find.
This creature, which experts say it is a blue whale, measures up to 200 feet on the actual scale. How many school buses will that be? Let us hear you say it.
Definitely not a real image, but it's a cool image.
Number 3. The Arctic Ningen.
What the hell is that?
Ningen has always been a mystery amongst Japanese internet users, where a couple of sightings have claimed the existence of a 20 to 30 meter long
What the hell is that?
humanoid with fingers and tail. However, it seems the Nightwalker, as so named
That's an
because most
alien.
of the sightings were made at night, might be real after all due to an image observed from Google Maps in the Arctic Circle. This image of a
Right.
humanoid figure spotted on Google Earth by a Japanese research vessel off a coast
Oh.
in the Arctic Circle has
Okay.
caused a little bit of hurly-burly among scientists who document and investigate mythical creatures. These cryptozoologists believe that the bulbous and
I mean, look at
shadowy
that. That's an
figure is the
alien.
legendary Japanese Ningen, whereas others quickly called it a hoax.
That's an
Is
alien.
it actually a hoax like most videos that rampage the internet today, or perhaps Google Maps has helped uncover the mystery behind the Ningen?
No, I refuse to believe that. You're telling me you basically found an alien in an ocean. I refuse to believe that.
Number 2. The giant alligator.
Okay.
If you've watched the movie titled Rampage by Dwayne Johnson, then you just might think that one more of
I
the
think I've seen this
super
movie,
gross
yeah.
monsters landed in Dubai after Everglades when you see the image of this giant alligator. This gator, which was spotted by a user fondling with his Google chart off the coast of Dubai, is believed to be about half the size of White House
That's definitely
Tower
not real.
in the US, or
That's
probably about
edited
a
in there.
two-story building. Now, that's one massive beast. However,
Definitely not real.
scientists quickly called it a hoax, but if we take a good look at history, we might just come across a similar species of crocodiles, known as Sarasuchus, which could grow to a length as much as 35 feet, only that they lived 132 million years ago. So, what do you guys think? Is this croc image a hoax or evidence?
That's definitely a hoax. You can
cat
tell that's a
killer
hoax.
gators? Or Lizzie from the movie Rampage had hatchlings that now reside in Dubai. Let us know in the comments section down below.
You can 100% tell that's edited. Like, if you go on Google Maps, there's no way you're going to get that realistic. There's no chance. You can tell that's edited. Like, it would be pixelated, you know what I mean?
Number 1. The Kraken Sea Monster.
Okay, Kraken.
Forget about ghosts, aliens, and demons. Stories tell of the oceans to hold much scarier creatures than you can imagine. Take, for instance, the deadly squid-like monster of Nordic folklore, the Kraken, which is a typical definition of a sailor's worst nightmare. However, it seems the Kraken was no fiction at all when an aerial image of an object looking like a massive squid estimated to be about 100 feet was spotted with Google Maps on Deception Island in Antarctica, with coordinates 63 to 56.73 south.
How the hell do you see that?
5732.38 west.
Jesus.
Just like most mysteries, it raised many questions.
A lot of effort
Some
went into
believed it to
that.
be some sort of underwater UFO, while some even claimed it to be a sail rock. However, Scott C. Waring, a UFO specialist, felt that it could be a type of dinosaur known as plesiosaurs. Whether it's a kraken or perhaps a sail rock, something definitely is down there in the Antarctic
What
Circle,
the hell?
and for experts to go find out. It will require loads of investments that might not be worth it if the image turned out to be a hoax.
Mate, a lot of effort went into trying to find that photo. Like, you usually have to go fully right in, like, fully in depth with that. Like, how do people have this time to, like, find something like that on there? You know what I mean? It's crazy. To be honest, though, I don't really see any Kraken. It could just be, I mean, Antarctic Circle, like, you know, you're just seeing a bunch of lights and whatever weird things there. But to that be Kraken, a bit of an overstatement. Half of these definitely were just, like, edited and not real. It's like people just trying to scare people. Because you can edit stuff on Google Maps, can't you? So that leads me to believe, yeah, like, half of them are not even real.